the group of 77. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please have your seats.
Welcome back to the live broadcast of Focus on Liberia. We are at in the gym of the S.K.D Sports Complex basketball gym here, where the first lady, that's the second lady of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Kong, staging a conference on the status of women with disabilities in Liberia. And I tell you, we have some government officials here. We have the Justice Minister, as well, that's Councillor Oswald, and the Minister of as the Health Minister, Dr. Louis Butto, and we have our Gender Minister here, Wemi Harris, here gracing the occasion here. And then we have the Special Representative on the United Nations. So you are welcome to this program. My name is Gwendolyn Dorado. Welcome you back on the second edition of the conference here on the status of women with disabilities in Liberia. You're welcome.
Liberia, Wednesday, March 5, 2025, at our this time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. This room is fully charged. Charged to the point that Councillor N. Oswald, the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General of the Republic of Liberia, is in attendance. Of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Honorable Wemi Harris is also present at this program. Minister and Dr. Minister of Health is also here. The United Nations Resident Coordinator is present at this program. The corporate representative of the UN Women is also here at this program. The Deputy Police IG is also at this program. The Chief of Staff of the Office of the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia is also at this program. Minister of Public Works is also here. Minister of Education is also here. The Chairperson and Executive Director of the National Commission on Disabilities is also at this program. So I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to leave somebody out. Everybody is here at this program. Thank you. Let this program begin. The guests have already arrived. We have already gone through our parade. And before we commence, let us invoke the presence of God as we expect God to be a part of this program. And we have the presence from group of 77, the Chaplain General of the group of 77. Chaplain General of the group of 77, and somebody from the group of 77 can offer us a word of prayer. Let me see the hand. Right here. Thank you. The presence of God is here. Let me inform you, the disabled community, the policy maker for your well-being, they are in this room. Civil society organization is also here. The key stakeholders, they are also here. They are here to address your problem, your educational problem, healthcare, economic empowerment, domestic violence, accessibility, and the rule of law. This is not just a conversation or a discussion that we are having today, but it is a call of action. And this call of action must be taken now. At this time, to get this whole activities rolling, let me beg your indulgence. The Honorable Ministers of Government, representatives from the UN sector, the disabled community, our special guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me invite to the podium for opening remarks Madam Senator Stephanie Danku, the second lady of the Republic of Liberia, and the executive director of the Human Services.
That was the second lady of the Republic of Liberia, the executive director of the group of 77, giving her remarks, gave her remarks on the occasion today. And so, focus on Liberia, seek and stay, and
it is time for action. And she has admonished you to speak out. And today we will speak out. As we have been requested to do so. She also re-emphasized that the policy makers are here. So if you don't talk down, then you will not talk. So since they are here to listen, I urge you, I admonish you, I encourage you, I beg you to talk so that they can listen to you. Alright? Thank you very much. I have the master copy in my hand. I'm going to make some little adjustment to make sure that this program goes ahead. Let me remind you that right outside, if you leave it from here now outside, right on the right side, there is a mini clinic that has been set up. So in case anybody is sick or something is happening to you, you just go right outside there and we will take care of you. Today we'll be prepared. We can fully prepared. Also, if you want to use the restroom, that rest assured, the restroom outside too, you can walk and so quietly, you go and ease yourself and come back so you can talk. We can fully prepared for you today. Okay? Thank you. We will make some little adjustment in the program. And the part that we are coming to, I need to make it clear for everyone to understand. I've been told by the second lady that this is not just a conversation or panel discussion. It is the point where the disabled community will be given the opportunity today to speak their mind. We have 5 microphones. And we distribute 5 microphones. When the time comes, and there is someone raised, put a hand up, we'll give you an opportunity to address the concern, the challenge that they are facing in the everyday society. They will not be like you, they will not be like me. Their challenges are far different from ours. So when they raise the concern, the Minister of Justice is here. You brought a pen and paper, you will take good. The Deputy Police IG brought his pen and paper, you will take good. The Minister of Health, General Minister is also here. And Public Works is here. The UN is fully represented here. So your concern will be to raise up the issue that you face in everyday society as you move about. And it will take good. Honorable Minister, once the concern is raised, then we'll take good in an appropriate time. We'll address the concern one at a time. Okay? So it's not a panel discussion that we're going to be discussing. The issue will come about from all angles. I've been told that the UN representative and the UN women have some present engagement. So we are afforded the opportunity to speak, and then we go to the conversation between the disabled community and the stakeholders and government officials. At this time, let me invite to the podium for a brief remark, Madam Comfort Lamte, the country representative of the UN Women here in Liberia. Please.
Good afternoon. Your Excellency, the Second Lady of the Republic of Liberia, Madam S.K.D. The Honorable Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection, Madam S.K.D. I want to also recognize all the honorable ministers present, the Minister of Justice, the Minister of Health, and all the distinguished representatives of the high table. I also want to recognize the head of the United Nations in Liberia, Christine Mutomi, the resident coordinator, and all the UN colleagues. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I just want to say on behalf of UN Women, what a privilege it is to join this maiden conference on the status of women with disabilities to mark International Women's Day this year. I want to acknowledge again, Madam Second Lady, the important group of women who you have served as a champion for, and really thank you for this. And as you said, we can't leave anyone behind. In UN Women, we talk a lot about intersectionality when we talk about women. And the reason we do that is because all women are not a homogeneous group. We have different issues, we have different priorities. Women in rural areas, women in urban areas, young women, women living with disabilities. So to shine a spotlight on women with disabilities, as you're doing today, Madam Second Lady, is a great thing. So I'd like to acknowledge your work under the group of 77 in this regard. I also want to just say that we know that women living with disabilities are leaders, they are entrepreneurs, they are caregivers, they are change makers. So I want to salute all the women living with disabilities who are gathered here today. And to thank you for your contribution to development of Liberia. You matter, and it's great to honor you today. The theme for this year's International Women's Day is All Women and Girls, Rights, Equality, Empowerment. And it reminds us that we cannot achieve gender equality if we leave any woman behind. And here in Liberia, we have a national theme also addressed to accelerating action to end GBV and achieve gender equality in Liberia. Again, highlighting the importance of an issue of gender-based violence which faces women with disabilities as well. This year we are marking 30 years since the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, and we must recognize that achieving gender equality cannot be complete if we do not address priorities of women living with disabilities. At UN Women, we remain committed to advancing the rights of women with disabilities and ensuring that your voices and experiences shape national policies and global advocacy efforts. We know that economic empowerment is important for women living with disabilities, but beyond that, we also know that women living with disabilities need a voice, a seat at the table, and so your participation in decision making is critical. I know from talking with women with disabilities who even want to run for political office that some of the very basic challenges and hindrances to their efforts. A woman living with disability wanting to serve as to campaign, to even mount a podium, to go on a stage to speak to people can be a challenge if she's in a wheelchair, if provisions haven't been made for her. So all those barriers that prevent women from being able to participate in politics is also something we need to address. And of course, gender-based violence is an issue that faces women living with disabilities. I've had testimonies of blind women who may have been victims of rape, who when it comes to testifying cannot say who raped them because they could not even see. rights of women living with disabilities, we need to ensure that we understand the specific challenges that are facing you all. And on behalf of you and women, I want to once again commit our support, our partnership to Madam Second Lady to shine a light on the importance of addressing the needs and the priorities of women living with disabilities, and to ensure that you are integral to all discussions and all conversations to advance the empowerment of women in Liberia. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me remind all of us that Honorable Natalia S.K.D. He is Assistant Minister for Inclusive and Special Education, STEM and TVET, Minister of Education, is also here in the program representing the Minister of Education. I will listen out to the policy maker. This program, that we also invite this podium for remarks Ambassador Christine N. Mokoni, the resident coordinator of the United Nations here in Liberia, for brief remarks. Following that, we'll have a cultural performance, and then we'll have the interactive dialogue.
Your Excellency, Second Lady, Honorable Minister, Commission on Disability, your colleagues, women with disabilities here with us who are the VVIPs today. Allow me to stand on existing protocols and say good afternoon. I think it's already good afternoon. Madam Second Lady, with your partners in government and other partners, thank you for honoring Women's Day by bringing out the issue of women with disabilities. I think there are some issues that require the whole of society approach, that you cannot pin on one ministry or one department or one commission or one partner. It requires efforts of everybody. So today I would like to focus my remarks mainly on the importance and the role of champions and the importance of having champions in society for causes. And noticing that, Madam Second Lady, you're supporting all these people working on disability issues, but stand out as a champion because this is something close to your heart. So, champions, what can I say? The importance of having true champions. One, advocacy and awareness. So, champions elevate voices. In this case, disabled or particularly disabled women, ensuring their needs and perspectives are considered in policy making and societal discussions. Secondly, having good champions, it helps break stereotypes. They challenge societal stereotypes, misconceptions about disabilities, promoting more nuanced understanding of the capabilities and contribution, in this case, of women with disability. Empowerment building. I saw these women walking all the way along, showing their capacities. So business women with disabilities build self-esteem, confidence, and pursue their goals and ambitions. Another thing would be skills development. You can help facilitate access to training, resources, and opportunities that empower women with disabilities through their advocacy, but also promoting inclusive policies by engaging different policymakers. See how many policymakers are in this room that have come to listen to that. So by advocating, you help shaping the laws and regulations that rights of women with disabilities so badly need, including access to healthcare, education, employment, and so on. And of course, inclusive practices. Institutions will learn to abide by inclusive practices through this kind of championing, but also networking. You know, when you have champions, you can, network with different bodies, locally, internationally. It's good for the country to connect with different corners. Collaboration and opportunities in the same way, you can collaborate with private sector, society, bodies to bring, but also mobilization of resources, information sharing, role modeling, and positive visibility. So all these are things that can help challenge the issue of discrimination of women, change cultural attitudes on this issue. So in conclusion, really want to thank you so much for being a champion, and thank all the champions who are championing different causes. And just to say that, again, International Women's Day, thank you for highlighting the voice of disabled women. I thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. We are going to have a drama. This drama is going to depict the everyday challenges that the disabled community face. School, hospital, in our communities, and so forth. So as the drama team put themselves together, for a few minutes, let me call on the Child Protection UNICEF representative, Madam Ellen, to make a few remarks as she has a present engagement with the World Bank, so she can leave. Please. Few minutes as the drama team put themselves together to come and perform.
Thank you very much. Standing on protocols, Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, from the United Nations that works with children, we are here to provide our support, knowing that all of you sitting here today, and I can see some children as well, that we are committed to providing care and support to children with disabilities and also engaging with women. So from UNICEF, as you know, we are working with Ministry of Education to make sure that the teachers are trained on inclusive education. We are also working to provide inclusive education learning materials for our schools, so that when children go to school, they are able to learn in the most accessible way, given the challenges that they face. But we also know that girls, especially with disabilities, face a lot of challenges in their care, sexual gender-based violence, and they are targeted in some communities. So we are working to make sure that we work with all of you, and we want to thank you for the work that you've already done in providing protection to your girls, to your children who have disabilities. So we want to encourage you, and we're here to support you and to provide our commitment that we will not end there. Today is a celebration, but we will continue to work together, to collaborate together, to make sure that our children with disabilities have access to school, and the school has material that can help children with disability. We want to also make sure that we work with you as mothers, staff, and as policy makers, that we have policies that take care of mothers with disability, women with disability, and most importantly, children with disability that are the future of this country, that are the leaders of this country in the future. That your children with disabilities one day will also be sitting at the high table as your ministers, as your first ladies, and as the UN team, okay? So let's work together, let's collaborate, and let's make sure that we all do our part to protect our children with disability, that we all do our part to make sure that in our communities we provide love and care and protection for children with disability. So we want to thank you, Honorable Second Lady, for this initiative. UNICEF stands with you. UNICEF will collaborate with you. We are already doing work together with your office, together with our Ministry of Gender, and we will continue the support that we have been providing. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you. And we have the drama team come up.
Focus on Liberia, conference on the status of women with disabilities in Liberia, held on the S.K.D Sports Complex, a basketball gym. And right now, previously there were remarks from different entities, and right now there's a drama going on.
TV.
It can't stop. I got across the road and everyone knocking down my people. Oh, who are coming my way? Oh, I got a woman to do something about it. Oh, my people, you are here fast. Why are you saying, Mama? Mama,
So what they problem?
Mama, the problem is the woman now. Why do they do with this? Even you won't go to school. You try and say the husband not work for cars, you say to stop. No way. Now that you cross the road today, I mean, and there for school. And then you go with this and pass the day. Yeah? No way.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Women as a whole, they have been marginal now, but even the single women particularly, the single women have been marginal now more than any other people in society. People like this are not then grown to up. I know because they think that we are disabled, but we ourselves, we also get able to contribute in the society. If we are able to create a space for us, we are disabled women. They create a space for us and give us the chance and give us the necessary material that we need to pursue our education. Every sector of society, disabled women have been marginalized. But we have applied before the society, those are leadership, those are the authority. I mean, the attention needs to be drawn to us so that they can see our matter and see how we address it. When they don't see our matter, they need to live with us. But we don't want to get it too hard. We know how to bring it up. So we don't want to tell them what to do for us. So the attention needs to be drawn to us.
Man, that is my shit. You for coming to the stop for me. No way. They can't stop. Yeah? You're going to stop right before me. The pastor walked down. When we don't get the car, and the car, we don't get the car, they put a disability. We have to let go get the car. Yeah?
We don't even get the white thing. We don't can use the state that the brown one and one way. What they call the white thing. But we even raise us down that state up and they can call it state. But we call it white thing. But we raise them up and they even want to stop. So when they want to go around them, they can tell them the brown thing in our hand. Then we are them fall on one side and they are where they want. We can't even get access to them. When we go to even police station, people will say, but they see what people are doing. They say the law not there to go everybody. The law is there to go everybody, whether you disabled or not disabled. So they need to pay attention to comply.
If you are not your man, every day, can you imagine? I was thinking, I went to the hospital, they put them in the paper, woman started for us, she can't get there. She's thinking, I'm not going to get not even. They want to know that if I begin to from, they want to know about the situation, and they came from the doctor, not for this thing, but stay with this thing. I want to get ready to do something. And they go to see the news of this and this, because we are there, my daughter, for long, they march the one who comes and says, I'm supposed to go. They will take them in my own age. We expect to take them in my own age now. Yeah, they come and I want them to now say, Fatman, I want to take them.
Say, I say, well, I don't get there for my son. And they see what they carry me over.
Let's get down, let's get down. These are the challenges we women with disability are facing in Liberia. We are calling on the government, donors, to please join our Mother Stephanie Crew, to please help us fight these challenges. We need help. We need the government to help us as our mother has started taking the lead. We need our entity to join her. So we are saying as the seven women, we need your help and peace.
Well, that was a beautiful drama done by some of the women with disabilities in Liberia, talking about how they are marginalized, they are not respected, and they need the government to do something about it. Each of them expressed their maltreatment with other citizens in this country, drivers, motorbike riders, KK drivers, even with the police. So we have put forth that, and the government of Liberia, all the donors to come in, that they will be respected in Liberia.
We will pass the mic around. We have our secretariat at the back. They are going to be taking notes so that the questions will be reposted from us so that we handle the issue. So the disabled community, are you ready? Are you ready? So the floor is now open. If you are faced with a particular challenge in your community, just raise your hand, you address it, and the ministers are here, the stakeholders are here, and representatives of the government are here. We'll do it one at a time. It will not be you talk and they talk. The secretary will put the questions down, and then later on, they will address it one by one. All right? So we'll take it five. The 5 questions will come, and then we'll post it, and then the panelists will answer the question. Please come.
And so women with disabilities are given a chance to ask questions or express themselves on situations or whatever problem they have. So that will be 5 questions at a time to government officials who have come to grace the occasion.
So 1, or 2. One more person.
disability
All
women.
right, please turn around.
And the tour.
So all panelists, we are ready. We are posting your questions. Secretary, please take notes.
So this part of the conference is going to be interactive. We have five disabled women standing up with the questions or some like to be addressed. For the fourth tool.
Please, one at a time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Roberta Mensa from the group of Service for Children branch in District 17. Ladies and gentlemen, our toilers, directors, who are doing everything necessary to hear our challenges we are facing on a daily basis. Today is a good opportunity to address our many issues that we with disability are facing on a daily basis. The German Tower implementing adjustment, it shows everything that we pass through. Like when I went to recruit 40 women with disability and Monday to attend this program, I came across a little girl by the name of Janina Bush, who is 40 years of age. This girl, when the parent told her, left her, and the mother was the one that struggled with her until she gave birth. When I went to invite her at this program, she refused to come because she said she was frustrated. I said it is important that you come and experience and I will express the challenges we will be facing. And I brought her a baby. She is seated at the back. She has no one to take care of her. I sometimes help her as a chairman for persons with disability in the children branch. And she said, can you appeal to our donors to be a hand helping and our beautiful director of the school to be a blessing to me. So she is seated at the back. She cannot walk too good. So to all our donors, distinguished guests, I'm appealing that you know about the concern of many and the challenges that people with disability are facing on a daily basis. Our men are abusing us of our condition. They leave out, go out, and do all kinds of things. Do not see some of them for weeks and days. So these are the issues we are facing. So I want to recommend to all of our donors and our beautiful baby that's sitting on the shoes, Stephanie Marco, to be what is necessary for help for us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
2014, I met a late honorable, which is non-woman. We from 2 days back to be part of the disabled community. She recognized me. She treated me like a woman. We were so restless. She never gave me. And the day I did the first meeting, she said in our meeting, our favorite penny hostel. She said it takes 30 years for the reading of Ghana, for the voices of women. I take that note and to us, I told us the woman, yes, he said, we will be our voices for women. And today, more than percent are ready for our women, especially for the deaf community. When you come to the hospital, they help people. They don't always see the issue of women with disability. And my first concern is they get to enter the hospital. It's a barrier to us, especially when you come to the security. It's a first barrier we meet with. That will nationalize us, disgrace us, molest us, use words, that will even put us down to their skin, that we no longer go to our hospitals. And after we pick a chance of entering, we meet our doctors, our nurses, the way to the salon. Now it's our concern. You will hear me now, say you're pregnant. I'm a woman disability, but we are our right, and God will our right as a woman to have our own children, to get bread. It's a right to get bread as a woman. It's a right to own children. So now you have a disabled woman, I cannot give a bread, or a doctor cannot pay attention to me because I'm a disabled woman. I'm not like any other woman. So to the leadership of that, my recommendation to you, I'll make you have a learning and training program for your security at the booth and the doctors and nurses that will be trained to work and do the people with disability, especially with the deaf. To work together with the deaf is an issue. I have a school where for deaf person in the hospital, no one to come to the room. So we want us to come in and do it that way. So our nurses will have to come in the room and address our issue.
Thank you.
Women with disabilities are expressing their views of how they've been maltreated by citizens of this country, and giving their recommendations to
My name is our bonus. And for the day I won this country, in that video, I have now made the success of gathering the days. While I was just sitting outside the radio, and I got the information. Because 2017 to 2023, I fought. I went to radio station to get help from the north. And I was answered. I have a husband who married me equally. We don't have God. Man who went from Cotton University, from agriculture, or since marrying me, we left God. Up to this person, there's no job. So one day I sat and said, Lord, I was born at this, so you wanted me to have a believe on their own, they run. I said it with cry. But then I'll give it to my God, he prayed. So one day, I saw a famous shop close to me to TV. Then I stopped, I asked the woman, I said, "Who's going to pay off one day?" He said, "We have paid, we can pay there, and we can sue." So I said, "I want to pay what I will be able to do." And she said, "What will be one shop?" She said, "To teach me how to sew." So that is going
bypass the expressway with the pillowcase, carry from place to place, selling, give up. I have 4 living children. Don't want it. So I want to take this time to you people, our leaders, to help me. Because I don't really know organization. Because when we hear, when they sit down, they don't listen to some of us. But I always listen to radio. And from my listening to radio, I am coming here. And I'm so happy to stand among my friends to talk to my leaders, to talk to my age. I need machine. I won't have a machine for my very self. I will use my body machine when I go down or until the day we go for school before I go to the machine. So please help me with the machine.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I would like to take this time to our past. We are begging them to please come to our aid because the problem is killing us. It is killing us on a daily basis. We are begging them. We are also appealing to them to please provide some glasses, sunscreen for us. We are dying on a daily basis. Even though we have an organization which we are part of, and we are so grateful to the Liberia government for their support. But here, we are here to also push our back. We want to beg you people, the donors, the union, we really want to ask you all to please come to our aid. We need doctors to do our India so that we can do our papers. If we have the cancer so that we can get medicine to reduce it, instead of us dying on a daily basis. I think.
So she's speaking. She's dead. Okay. She's speaking. She's speaking to our capital. My name is Pascal Lee, and I'm a member of the Liberian Deaf Movie Association. It's a pleasure to be here today. I would say thank you so much for Her Excellency, Second Lady of the Republic of Liberia, for this opportunity as a deaf who want to be part of this program. We cannot hear. Radio means nothing to us. What we learn through is the sign language, is vision. So most of the time you see deaf people in the street, they don't have means of support. So for me, I have a life. I need to raise children. I need to go on this thing. I can't do this thing. I'm not supporting myself. So most of the people bother us, even our police, they call different needs. So please try to do us. Please try to get that organization some help, some aid. Most time we are kicked aside, we are pushed aside, we are not listened to, we are expensive, we are considered expensive from a disability because of our interpreter. Sometimes when we are raped, we are sexually abused, we know there's no interpreter at court, police station, nothing. No means to communicate. It's an issue that we are faced with. Interpreter means so much to us. So please, don't get see almost more than 200 deaf women. So you can see they need a family. They need to raise family. They can raise skill. They can become independent. They can learn other things to the university. We don't want to sit there and waiting for aid to come to us. No. We need to be independent. We need to be empowered. So we want to beg the donors to come to our aid, to help us as disabled women. When we go to the hospital, you want our police, who are ministry. People walk at us because we cannot even say to us. No interpreter at the hospital. The nurses don't even know sign language. There's a pain. Sometimes we even lost our life. Or we even get that disease because of that interpreter. So please, Second Lady, you are our donors here. Please, there's a good opportunity that is very promising here for you to see us. There's so many here in Liberia. Some of them are graduates of empowerment. People picking us around, telling us about what they're tired of seeing that. So please help us. Police chief is begging. Learn sign language. Let the police officer go learn our sign language so that we can communicate with them. Sometimes we get sick, the nurses need to learn sign language. No aid for deaf people, plenty support for deaf people. Thank you so much for this opportunity to show I know the Second Lady of the Republic of Liberia and all other donors. Thank you. Please help me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So that was the first portion. I hope the secretary took good. Our panelists here also took good.
Well, I tell you, those were some of the some disabled women with disabilities expressing their views, expressing their feelings about how they've been treated by other citizens, normal citizens in Liberia here. So some sent in recommendations, and right now we're going to hear from
this program. If you have
the table.
I believe
We have the health minister here, justice minister,
Liberia's first
the
conference
executive director of police, and some other important guests here who are going to address their issues. This is focused on Liberia. My name is Gwendolyn Durado.
So I want to say thank you to Orange for sending this message. We also want to inform you that the disabled community is here and they have prepared some items for sale, some bracelets, soap, and other small things around. And I can assure you today, the Justice Minister here, the Police IG here, the ministers are here, UNWB is here. Your things today, always here with our own. Thank you very much. The band.
So this is focused on Liberia, and there we have it. Thanks for watching, and we believe from here the disabled women will be able to do things on their own, depending on their recommendations that will be made to donors and representatives of the Republic of Liberia. Thanks for watching. My name is Gwendolyn. Have a good day.